Hey guys, it's week 4 of our video art lessons, and this is the week of May 4th through May 8th. And this week we are going to be learning about the element of value. Now, before we start talking about value though, I did want to discuss a change to how some of you are going to be turning in your assignments. Now, if you are in 2nd grade and you see my art lessons on your class dojo or on your seesaw, then this is not going to affect you. You're going to keep turning in your lessons the same way you always have. But for my other classes, what we're going to start doing to make things a little bit simpler is I am going to be posting the weekly lesson on Monday in Google Classroom as an assignment. And you will see that there is a place in the assignment for you to post a photo and then turn in your work. So previously I had been asking you to email me a copy of your finished project, a picture of your finished project, but that's been confusing for a number of reasons. Some students are not putting their room numbers. I might get a picture from an email I don't recognize and then there's no name and no room number and I'm not sure who it belongs to. So I think it's just going to be easier to make sure that I get your work and that you get credit for the good work you're doing if you take your picture like you always have, or you take a screenshot and then you're going to post it in your assignment area in that Google Classroom assignment by Friday at 3 p.m. and then click the turn in button. This way I can just go to your class assignment, I can look and see all the pictures from everybody who has turned in their work. I can leave you a comment if I need to leave you a comment. I can put your grade and then just turn it back, return it to you so you know that you got credit for that assignment. So for this week and for the foreseeable future, instead of emailing me a picture of your work, I would like you to take that picture of your work and put it in the Google Classroom assignment and then click turn it in to turn it into me by Friday at 3 p.m. Great, so let's talk about value. Value is the different shades of a color or the levels of lightness and darkness in an artwork. Adding value to your drawing or your painting makes things look more realistic and three-dimensional. So when we're talking about value, we also have to talk about some other vocabulary words. Now, the first word we're going to talk about is light source. Your light source is simply the thing that is providing the light. And the light is what creates the different shades and different values. So if you have an object and you have a light source, the part of that object that is closest to the light source is going to be the highlight. The highlight is the brightest spot where the light from the light source is reflecting off of the object. You also have your midtones, which are the degrees of value, but in the middle. So not your lightest white, not your darkest dark. You have your shadow, which are your dark values, and you have your cast shadow, which is on the opposite side of the light source and is the shadow created by the object when the light hits it. So now that we know a little bit about value and how it makes our drawings and paintings more realistic, let's create some value in our own artwork. Hey 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. What I would like you to do this week is to create a simple still life that demonstrates a wide variety of values that has highlights and shadows and cast shadows. So what I'm going to need you to do for this project is to gather some items. It can just be between 1 to 3 items. Try to find things that are white because they're going to be the easiest things for you to see the different shades and shadows on. Arrange those items how you want them and then draw what you see. So for this drawing, you're going to need a piece of paper, you'll need a pencil, and you'll need an eraser. If you have additional pencils, if you have drawing pencils or you have additional drawing tools, those would be good to use as well, but they are not necessary. So you're going to want to start by sketching out your items lightly and then starting to add your different values with your pencil. Make sure you are drawing what you see and not just what you think you are looking at. Really take a lot of time to observe your items. Remember, you should be spending at least an hour a week on this project. Make sure you have cast shadows, you have midtones, and you have highlights. One technique I would suggest is to lightly shade things in with your pencil, and then you can use your finger or a piece of tissue, or if you have a smudging tool, you can use a smudging tool to blend that area in, and then go back in with your eraser, and you can erase certain areas to create those highlights. So I would like you to draw a value drawing still life and then post that to the Google Classroom. And I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, stay safe. Bye.